innovation means doing what's best for all students. Teachers, lessons, and curriculum have to be flexible. We have to get our students to think and ask questions. So we need to pick their curiosity and find ways to keep them interested. Innovation means change. So we can have to learn that our students need more than the skills needed to pass the state assessments or our assessment given every quarter. So we need to give them tools that will make them productive in their future careers. And of course, us as educators, we need to innovate, we need to uplift, and we also need to re-educate, re-engineer ourselves so that we can improve and be better educators. Good morning to all our participants. Welcome to our online orientation on high impact teaching in the digital era and international online training, particularly in Demofest in education. Welcome our dear participants from regions 1, 2, 3, region 4B, and Cordillera Administrative Region. I am MM Chica from Seaieti, and I'll be your host facilitator for today's online orientation. And to formally start our program, our dear participants, let us acknowledge and of course, acknowledge the Lord through a prayer, and we will be singing wholeheartedly the Philippine National Anthem.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Lupang
Magandang umaga at maligayang araw po sa ating lahat. Welcome to our orientation in Demofest in Education. We are very happy to have you here. We have a total of 501 participants in this online orientation. And before I forget, I would like to acknowledge first our NAEP personnel who are here. Of course, our NAEP monitoring and evaluation team headed by Ma'am Sarah Jane Atienza. Of course, the team leader, we have Ma'am Riza Pereira and Ma'am Jessica Cristel Abileda. Of course, our NAEP registration team headed by Sir John Christopher Lorenzo and Ma'am Lourdes Arguelles. Of course, joining us today's orientation is the head of the program implementation of the National Educators Academy of the Philippines, no other than Ma'am Ana Marie B. San Diego. And of course, we also have here the busiest persons of NAEP. We have Ma'am Joanna C. Javier, Ma'am Maria Carmila Clave, and Ma'am Richie Carla Visagas. Thank you so much for joining here, our NAEP heads and NAEP focal persons. Of course, we are also joined today by our Managing Director of Seaieti, no other than Sir Ed Saliman, and of course, our Seaieti Technical Support Team headed by Ma'am Rosel. Thank you so much, Ma'am Rosel, and to the team. And again, to all of you who are here, welcome to our orientation and to formally welcome us all in this online orientation in Demofest in Education, no other than the head of the program implementation of NAEP. We have Ma'am Ana Marie B. San Diego.
Thank you very much, Eman. Good morning to all of our DepEd teachers who are here and also our school leaders who have given their time and their energy to be able to go and join this particular activity. We look forward to seeing you improve your craft as teachers and as school leaders, because we know that all of the things that you will be learning here, you have to be able to bring them back to your classroom, to your own context. Whatever it is that we provide you at this point will not be as engaging, or maybe it's not going to be as fruitful as we want it to be if you're not going to be able to go use them inside your classroom. Now, I just would like to go and say, the technology, just like what I have mentioned before, technology is a means for you to be able to go and enhance your craft as teachers. But like any other form of innovation, there will always be positive and negative points for this. And you have to be able to learn how to use the positive points in order to balance out the negative ones. And I just would like to go and remind you also that when it comes to technology, the things that we often use, you have to know how to use and manage them well. You should never be used by it. You should never be controlled by it. Because the mere fact that you are teachers and you have learned your craft and learned them well, these are mere enhancements. These are mere enhancements. So therefore, if you are a good teacher now, you will become better teachers once you use the technology well. Please also be reminded that there are a lot of ethical reasons that we have to be able to look into in the use of technology. And you have to be aware of that. Information can be grasped anywhere, can be taken anywhere, but we have to be mindful of where we get them. Because there are a lot of misinformation and disinformation going around, not just our country, but all over the world, because people are being paid to do so. But we have to be able to go and discern as teachers which is supposed to be good for us and which is supposed to be bad for all of us. We are the handlers of culture. Like all other dictators or all other, shall we say, conquerors before, in our experience, we know that the first thing that they do is that they destroy a culture. How do they do that? They destroy teachers, the carriers of the culture. That was the experience of Vietnam. That was the experience of the Roman conquerors before. Now, in this day and age, We might be experiencing, of course, the war that is happening, of course, right now with Russia, because of what they want. But let me put it this way, there is an internal war that is going on within us. Whether we become credible, whether we become dignified, whether we become, shall we say, ethical teachers. Because as human beings, as we use technology, we need to be able to go and discern how to use them and use them well. And let our kids learn all of these ethical views and ideas and help them navigate their way through this particular world that we have in this 21st century, the world of the internet, the world of social media, because we are the ones who will carry them until they become adults. And I hope you understand that once you go in every professional development that you come in, you are the representative of your group, you are the representative of your division, and you are the representative of your region. Therefore, what we ask from you is this: learn from this very well and share whatever it is that you've learned. Enjoy this, because you will never really go and learn so much if you will not enjoy what you're learning. And Sir Ed and the rest of his team will definitely give you what you need, and definitely they will find ways for you to be able to enjoy this, because this is, well, definitely it has technology. Therefore, you need to be able to go see how technology can amaze you, but be amazed with yourself. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in the idea that you are teachers who have already learned your craft. The only thing that you need right now is the enhancement that we need to have for the 21st century. That's it. So therefore, be confident. Be the teacher that you are, and be the Department of Education teachers that you are, because we are proud of you, and we are proud of the fact that you're here and using your time and your effort in order to learn better and teach better, so that we could be able to go and provide the services that our students actually need in the years to come. So with that, happy learning. Good morning, everyone.
There you have it, our dear participants. That's the head of the program implementation of NEAP, Ma'am Ana Marie D. San Diego. Let's give her a resounding applause, our dear participants. Moving forward to talk to us about the contract, okay? And of course, regarding the NEAP communications package, we shall have Ma'am Joanna C. Javier and Ma'am Maria Carmila Clavel. Let's give them a resounding applause, our dear participants.
This batch of professional development program is subsidized by NEAP, which means NEAP will be taking care of the course fees. Once again, I am Joanna Capos Javier, NEAP focal person for this professional development course and program offered by Seaieti. I will be discussing about the scholar's contract with corresponding duties and responsibilities, and can also be found in DepEd Memorandum 82 Series 2020. So before we go to the contract itself, we would just like to share that we have main spreadsheet that contain the names of confirmed participants, updated by the regional and division focal persons. This was opened last November 29, 2021, after po nang kami ay mag-release ng memorandum. And we have asked the focals to validate and update the sheet until December 3, 2021. So we understood that there are other circumstances that made it challenging to complete the list of nominees. So the deadline was extended hanggang January 12 po. So nagbigay po kami ng extension. And dahil kinulang pa rin po yung time, we extended it again to January 28. And finally, on February 3, 2022. So kung sino po at kung sino-sino po yung lagay po yung name dun po sa main spreadsheet last February 3, 2022. So, yun po yung meron po kami. Except po na meron po mga division and reason focals na nagbibigay po sa amin ng information na nagkaroon po ng changes. And now, for you, our scholars, here are some reminders for you to take note. First, make sure that you submitted your letter of intent to your SDO. So we set the deadline last February 28, 2022. We have emailed the template to your respective region and division focal persons. And also the template is also available as an enclosure to DepEd Memorandum 82 Series 2020. Inaasahan po namin na lahat po kayo ay nakapag-submit na ng inyong letter of intent. Make sure that you fill out the necessary details like your name, your position, school, title of the course, and learning service provider. So next, you need also to sign and submit the NEA PDP contract to your division office. So the deadline was set also last February 28, 2022. So lahat po sana ay may nakapag-submit na po sa inyo po mga SDO. So we all know that our scholarship comes with a set of responsibilities, which is why we have this contract. So napakahalaga po ng contract at ng letter of intent na inyo pong isinabmit sa inyong pong mga division offices. So again, kung sakali man po na meron pa po sa inyo na nandito sa ating orientation na hindi pa po nakakapagbigay o nakakapag-submit ng letter of intent at contract, please submit it po sa inyo pong mga SDO. Pakisubmit na lang po. So once again, please submit your contract and letter of intent dun sa hindi pa po nakapag-submit sa inyong mga division office so they can collate and facilitate your submission. So as what you see on our screen, yan po yung contract, yan po yung template ng ating contract na nabanggit ko po kanina na attachment or enclosure din po sa DepEd Memorandum 82 Series 2020. Now, let us clarify what are the responsibilities stipulated in your contract. As a DepEd scholar, you are expected to maintain the academic standards and other course requirements set by the program and the institution and the Department of Education, and that failure to do so would be sufficient grounds for disqualification and termination of the participants to the program. We hope na hindi naman po ito mangyayari. At alam ko po, kayang-kaya niyo po. Okay. Then you need also to conduct yourself in such manner that will uphold the moral integrity and professionalism of DepEd public servants. You need to submit to the head of office and the Department of Education through the National Educators Academy of the Philippines a copy of the NEA PDP Action Plan containing lessons for the conduct of eco-seminars to share new learnings, teaching innovations, and strategies to your co-workers and even to your administrators. Various trainings, program highlights, and the general impressions constituting a general evaluation of the program at the end of the course that you are enrolled in. So yung pong action plan na inyo pong gagawin, ito po ay hindi po naman kailangan pong napakahaba o napakadami. As long as maibigay po natin, mailatag po natin doon ang lahat po ng ating mga natutunan at ano pa po yung mga dapat po natin gawin. Pagkatapos po, nito pong ating na inyo pong course na where you are enrolled in. Ulitin ko po, pagkatapos po, at the end of the program or course that you are enrolled in. You need also to implement the eco-seminars or block sessions. So, you need to teach the subject or through block sessions on the course in which you participated in and continue to serve your school, your division, and of course, your region for at least 3 years, which is the service obligation equivalent for a year of scholarship or a fraction thereof. So, kumbaga, hindi naman po natin na kailangan po, kumbaga, ito po ay napakahalaga po na gawin po natin, i-share po natin yung ating po mga matututunan dito po sa course na ating po i-enroll. You need also to fulfill the service obligation as required under Section 17 and 19, Rule 8 of the Omnibus Rules implementing Book 5 of the Executive Order number 292. And finally, refund in full to DepEd such sums of money as may have been defrayed by the Philippine government for expenses incidental for having attended the program or course, for failure to comply with any of the foregoing conditions through the scholar's fault or willful neglect, resignation from the service, transfer to other agencies, voluntary retirement, or other causes within one's control. Hindi naman po siguro ito mangyayari sa dahil napakalaki po or na it is a big opportunity po na maging bahagi po ng Seaieti program and courses. So at napakalaking tulong po ito sa ating bilang mga guro. So kung hindi naman po natin inaasahan talaga na may mga may mga pangyayari na hindi po natin inaasahan. So for reasons beyond the control of the teacher participant, the conditions do not apply, provided that all documentary requirements, including doctor's certification, are met and are acceptable to DepEd. Kung talaga po na ito po ay hindi natin sabi ko nga po, hindi po mapipigilan or unexpected po na mangyari, you need to send a withdrawal letter addressed to Yusek Nepomuceno Mandaluan and with the corresponding documentary requirements or attachment for that withdrawal. So again, the contract must be submitted to your division office because they will facilitate and turn it over to your regional office so that the HRDB chief and regional director can affix their signatures as well. So when the regional office submit the contracts to NAIAP, the remaining signatory should be Director John Arnold Shena only. So since your contracts do not have Director Shena's signature, there is no need to have it notarized yet. So when you submit it to your division office. So kung yung mga nakapag-submit at nalagyan niyo po ng napa-notarize niyo po, okay lang po, no worries. So yung mga hindi pa po nakapag-submit, no need to notarize it because kailangan pa po iyong isign po ni Director Shen. So after submitting your letter of intent and contract, you as scholars, of course, are expected to enroll in your chosen program or course, where the enrollment link will be given to you by Seaieti management. So you need to attend the program or the course. submit all programs or course requirements. You need also to receive a passing grade or satisfactory rating in the course or program enrolled in. And at the end of your course, you must prepare, submit, and implement a NEA PBT action plan. Uulitin ko po, as what I've said a while ago, hindi po kailangang napakadami o napakahaba ng inyong action plan. Okay po, as what you see on the screen, that is the template of the action plan. You can also find that in one of the enclosures in DepEd Memorandum 82, Series 2020. All right, so in summary, here are our ways forward for you as our scholars. Submit the letter of intent to your SDOs, yung pong hindi pa mga nakakapag-submit. At kung nakapag-submit naman po, maraming salamat. Then also submit and sign the NEA PDP contract to your division office. Enroll in your chosen program or course. Doon po sa mag-enroll, mamaya po, i-explain po sa inyo po ng ating pong managing director ng Seaieti how you will enroll. Okay, then attend the program or course. You need also to make an account or update your account in PDIS. We will be showing you a video about this in a while. So we are requiring teachers to make or update your accounts in NEA Professional Development Information System, or what we all know as PDIS. PDIS is not just a storage, tracking, and monitoring system of professional development programs, but also a guide towards your desired path and career progression in alignment with the professional development curriculum and Philippine professional standards for teachers, school heads, and supervisors. And now for the overview and steps, let's all watch this video. For everyone, guidance and information, PDIS is handled by the NAIAP registrar, headed by Mr. John Christopher Lorenzo, and Ms. Lourdes Arguelles. And again, for more information or inquiries, kindly send an email to naiap.registrar@deped.gov.ph. Okay po, by the way po, before I forget, yung po contract and letter of intent template, later po I will post po sa ating chat box yung pong link where you can access po, yun po sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-submit po ng kanilang mga contract and letter of intent sa mga SDOs at para po ito po ay ma-facilitate nyo na po. So again, I will post po doon sa chat box po natin yung pong link where you can access the template of enclosures and even the template of action plan. Nakalagay din po doon sa ipopost po later. Okay po? So at this time, to give us information on NAIAP communications package, may I call in Miss Maria Carmila Clave.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. So this is MC, and I will be facilitating the discussion on NAIAP's communications package. So dun po sa chat box natin, may nakikita na po akong mga questions na wala po akong SIM card, ganyan po. So hopefully, this discussion will answer all your queries regarding the NAIAP communications package. So before we proceed with the discussion, we would like to highlight that currently, this NAIAP communications package does not cover the school leaders. So as we encourage our teachers and master teachers to create and update their PDIS accounts, we also would like to encourage all our school leaders to create your PDIS accounts. However, we will be waiting for another guidelines to be released for your category. Sige po. So last October 28, 2021, NAIAP conducted a ceremonial mass orientation on the NAIAP communications package. So through the usage of this NAIAP SIM card, NAIAP would like to help in and provide professional development opportunities for our teachers 1 to 3 and master teachers 1 to 4. So the package includes all network calls and texts, 6 GB open data wallet, and 1 GB daily wallet. So the recipients will only receive the succeeding top-ups once they have enrolled in NAIAP-recognized professional development programs. Therefore, the participants of Seaieti's program, so kayo po yun, our scholars, who are also NAIAP SIM card recipients, are entitled to receive their monthly top-up in order for them to complete the course. So the list of the active participants will be sent to the responsible unit who handles the top-up processes. So take note that a participant must be an active participant of the course to receive the monthly top-up. So may mga questions din po na nung first month lang po ako nagkaroon ng top-up, the succeeding months hindi na po ako naka-receive. Dahil po kailangan po nating mag-participate in NAIAP-recognized professional development programs para po maka-receive tayo ng top-up natin. Take note that your NAIAP SIM card is allocated for the participation in NAIAP-recognized professional development programs po. Okay. So para naman po dun sa mga nagtatanong, paano po kung nawala yung SIM card ko or na-misplace ko yung SIM card ko, makakakuha pa po ba ako ng replacement? So the answer is yes. So kindly go to the nearest smart store near your residence and present yun pong SIM card bed natin o yung pinagtanggalan po ng SIM card natin, a notarized affidavit of loss, and your DepEd ID. Pag na-present po natin tong tatlong to, they will issue another SIM card with the same number po nung nawala natin. So take note that the representative from SMART will take note of some of your details such as your SDO or the name of the school and some of your details pa po. This is just for their security purposes din po, and to know if you really are the recipient of the number. Okay, so para po doon sa mga NAIAP SIM card recipients at hindi pa po natatanggap yung kanilang SIM card, we encourage that you register your NAIAP SIM card number through www.deped.gov.ph/register.html. Para naman po dun sa mga non-NAIAP SIM card recipients but still fall in the category of the target recipient, so ito po yung mga teachers 1 to 3 and master teachers 1 to 4, we encourage that you coordinate and communicate with your respective SDO or to your supply officer or to your property custodian regarding the reimbursement process of your communications package. You can also check the memorandum on the delivery and distribution of the NAIAP SIM card dahil po naka-indicate po doon yung mga processes for the reimbursement. Okay. Also, for non-NAIAP SIM card recipients but still fall in the category of the target recipients, we still encourage that you register either your personal number or a nominated SIM card number through the same link po kung saan nag-register yung mga SIM card, NAIAP SIM card recipients natin. Kung ma-open niyo po yung link, yung last part niya po would be to indicate your NAIAP SIM card number. Pero dahil hindi po tayo recipient ng SIM card, kindly indicate na lang po yung, nandun naman po yung format, kindly indicate na lang po yung number na gagamitin ninyo to register in that link. Okay po? So yung registration nyo po dun sa link is very important because tsaka lang po kayo makaka-receive ng email notification regarding the update or the creation of your PDIS account when you register through www.deped.gov.ph/NAIAP/register.html. So again, for NAIAP SIM card recipients and non-NAIAP SIM card recipients, we encourage that you register your NAIAP SIM card number and or nominated or personal number doon po sa link natin, which we will be posting in the chat box in a while for easier access for you to receive a notification regarding the update of your PDIS account. So please note also that due to the number or to the volume of new accounts, please expect an email from the PDIS or a text from DepEd Care prompting you to reset your password. So it will take around 30 days or more po. Again, 30 days or more po upon your registration. We suggest that you kindly check your primary inbox as well as your spam messages or spam folder because the email might have landed in your spam section. So for further questions regarding your NAIAP SIM card, kindly email us at asnayap@deped.gov.ph. Also, please do not hesitate if you have questions, clarifications. So here are our contact details. We highly suggest that you take note of the email addresses po to direct your concern to the responsible unit para po ma-address agad yung concern natin. So for program concerns and inquiries, kindly email us at pdd.pdi@deped.gov.ph. For PDIS concerns and inquiries, kindly email us at naip.registrar@deped.gov.ph. For SIM card concerns and email inquiries, email us at asnayap@deped.gov.ph. So the link also will be shared in our chat box, so in a while lang po. Okay, lastly, we would like to take some of your time to answer our evaluation form. So if you have further questions, if you have clarifications, kindly indicate it in the evaluation link po. So the link will be open until 6 p.m. today. So we will be sharing the links for easier access din po. So once again, thank you and congratulations to our scholars. And we hope that this professional development program offered by Seaieti would really help you in your development as teachers. Thank you. Back to you, Sir Eman.
Thank you very much, Mom Joanna and Mom MC, for that very profound and comprehensive discussion about Scholars Contract and the NAIAP's communications package. So I believe you have questions, so please feel free to post your questions right after the talk of the Managing Director of Seaieti. Okay, I am seeing a lot of questions here. Please reserve your questions later on for our question and answer. Okay, moving forward to talk about the course to give us the orientation about the course. Let's welcome, and I'll give now the virtual floor to the Managing Director of Seaieti, Sir Ed Soliman. Sir Ed, take it away. Okay, probably our managing director has technical difficulty, so we will wait for him in a little while. Again, those who just join in because you are having trouble with your connection, we will be sending you a copy of the recording of this proceeding. Again, we would like to reiterate, we will be sending you a copy of the recording of this proceeding right after we finish our orientation. I hope it's very, very clear. We will be posting our email address later on. So please send us a message that you wish to grab a copy of this recording. Okay? So I hope it's very, very clear. I believe our managing director is here, Sir Ed. There you have it. Okay, Sir Ed? The virtual floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Sir Eman. Please allow me to share my Again, maraming salamat po, Sir Eman. Thank you very much to our participants. And welcome to this orientation program for the International High Impact Teaching in the Digital Era, an international online training series for the Demofest in Technology and Innovation in Education. For the start of the orientation, please allow me to share with you our action plan. Our main motivation is to ensure that we implement the program anchored on our commitment to career advancement of our participants. We want our participants, our teachers, to advance in their career. And by doing so, we feel that we need to tool our participants with fresh skills that will be needed for the advancement of their career. So we want our teachers to learn new skills and knowledge and be able to use this in the practice of their profession and in the performance of their task. And once they are able to do that, it means that they are ripe for career advancement. In the delivery of the learning program, we are guided by the framework input, output, and impact. We're going to start with the input, and this will be by leading you to the learning management system. And we have the learning management system that stores the content and assessment for this training that covers the input. And for this training, you will also be having your output. And lastly, we want to take part in the monitoring of the impact. So to be able to gauge that impact, we want to see whether or not you are able to practice the skills and knowledge that you will have to learn from this training. For our goals, we have divided them into two. The first set of goals are 1 to 3. first, provide guidance to participants on the use of the learning management system. This training is open for teachers to proficient teachers. And this is a self-paced training. You are given 7 days to complete the course. And in the course of that 7 days, you will be using the learning management system that I'm going to discuss later. You will have the benefit of flexibility of time in this training. Our learning management system is open 24/7 for your access and for your use. How to access, we will be discussing that later. Engage participants on mutual expectations regarding the course and ensure participants' compliance to course requirements. And the second part of our goals has something to do with the implementation of the output and to be able to measure the impact. We want you to be able to monitor your post-training learning application and provide our participants venue to showcase their learnings. In the course of my discussion, I hope you will be able to realize these objectives. For our activities, we conduct our orientation programs, and after we conduct orientation programs, we enroll our students to the learning management system, our participants to the learning management system. Once you're done with this orientation, next week, anytime next week, please check your email and we will be sending you an enrollment notification. And from there, you can start with the training. We also upload participants' learning program progress to the learning management system and send periodic updates and reminders to our participants. And monthly, we expect that our participants are already done with the training. We prepared the report to the National Educators Academy of the Philippines for your professional development credit. And also, for your CPD credit, we submit a report to the Professional Regulation Commission. Now, what are the things that are expected to be taken in this course? This is a very short course, and this is the unique content that you're going to have from this training. This is unique in the sense that it will cover not so much of lectures, but the job. Now, the Demofest in technology and innovation in education shall be primarily presented to us by Dr. Erico Habijan Jr. Dr. Erico Habijan Jr. used to be the director of the National Educators Academy of the Philippines and now the outgoing president of the University of Marikina and the only professor, university professor in that university. For the session 1, we're going to have the pedagogical approach to demonstration teaching anchored on flexible learning. And the writing of the lesson plan shall follow, and also of the module. Then session 4 will be anchored on seamless learning. This will be presented partly by Dr. Selena Sarmiento, and innovation in education by Engineer Timothy Wee. So the session 4 shall be the source of the content that you're going to use in the demonstration teaching. Okay, I'm sure you're going to have questions regarding this, and please get ready with your questions, and we're going to answer those questions after this presentation during the Q&A. Okay. Now, for the assessment, you're going to accomplish a democritic form and prepare a lesson plan or a module. Then we're going to have the evaluation. So you're not going to have a quiz, but you're going to have a democritic. You'll have to accomplish a democritic form, then a lesson plan, then the module. Okay. For the monitoring and evaluation, we have the levels of M&E, or more monitoring and evaluation, anchored on results, behavior, learning, and reaction. For the results, our indicators are the number of participants who enrolled in this training or who shall be enrolled in this training. And the methods and tools are online registration, and the sources of data are taken from the participants' who will be registered in this program. Our participants from this program are proficient teachers nominated by their schools, submitted to the division, and endorsed by the region. And the list was given to us by the National Educators Academy of the Philippines. Now, the schedule is done before and after the conduct of its course, and we are the ones responsible for that. For the behavior, it's the amount of participation in the online activities, which is taken from the learning management system. We have online monitoring of participation, then participants' record of engagement in online activities. And we do this during the conduct of the training, again, taken from our learning management system without features. And this will be useful to our training manager and to our trainers and to our facilitators. The learning is measured on the quality of outputs submitted by participants in its training course. So in this case, it's going to be the lesson plan. And later, I'm going to talk about the demo teaching material, and we'll be able to gauge your performance on the basis of that. Of course, anchored on different criteria. And the data source is the submission and rating given by evaluators on your output. Then that is done after the conduct of the training. And for the reaction, the rating given by participants in the online evaluation. We're going to have an evaluation form. And once you get through the evaluation, please don't forget that we also have the comment section of the evaluation. Then the ratings of participants are the data sources, and we do that after the conduct of its course. Now, the data that shall be taken from this monitoring and evaluation plan shall be useful to 4 people. 1, to our participants. Next, to our speakers. Next, to our organization. And lastly, to the National Educators Academy of the Philippines for future policies. Let me proceed to this post-training activity. By the way, I would like to get back to this. No? After submitting a lesson plan, okay, you're done with the training. Okay? Pag natapos nyo yung lesson plan and you've accomplished the form, you're done with the training and now you receive your certificate. Okay? Certificate of participation for this training. We have a proposal. Our proposal is, after doing the lesson plan, please submit a demo teaching material. Submit a demo teaching material anchored on what? Ito. You will be having session on seamless learning and innovation in education. So you will have 2 sessions on this. The concepts that you're going to learn in seamless learning and some parts of innovation education, you choose concepts from there and apply them in preparing a lesson plan using your content area. So, for instance, you are teaching math 8 for grade 8, math for grade 8. You take a content from math grade 8, then you create a lesson plan and make sure that there is an application of concepts of seamless learning or innovation in education. Later, you will have sessions on this and you will learn what seamless strategies are, what are these innovative learning and teaching strategies are. You can adopt this in your demo and have that submitted to us. Okay, you'll have to prepare 10-minute recorded video presentation of content. I'll repeat, this is a proposal, so that means it's an option. It's an option for you. But if I were you, I'm going to take this option because this will give me a greater way to leverage my professional advancement or on my professional advancement. And the 10-minute recorded video presentation of content, okay? I'll have to be clear on this. It's only 10 minutes. Your lesson plan is an hour, right? At least an hour. Why only 10 minutes? Because we only want you to choose the content part, 10 minutes, the most important part, and have that recorded. And take note, the requirement is there has to be an application of innovation and technology. And this is what you get from moving to this proposal or from accepting this proposal. Earn another certificate of participation and recognition as a participant and as a demo teacher or presenter. So your certificate of participation could be your second certificate of participation, because we are now going to talk about another event where you can earn another certificate of participation and certificate of recognition. And this is in the International Educational Innovation Conference. And this is by invitation only. So who will be invited? Those who will be invited are those who will submit the lesson plan and the 10-minute recorded video presentation of content. So I hope that is clear. Then we're going to have, so this is not actually a contest per se, but we're choosing the best presenters and demo teachers as incentive. The best presenter from the region. So that means we're going to have regional winners, and we're going to award certificates for the winners. And also we're going to have finalists, the national finalists taken from the regional winners. We're going to have 3 national winners who will be selected and will receive cash and certificate and plaque. Okay, so I hope we're clear so far. And at this point, I want to proceed to the learning management system. So I hope to be able to answer the question, how can we access the content? And this is how you'll be able to access the content. So within that week, within the week, you're having the orientation now. So next week, we will be enrolling you. You will have to check on your email, and you will receive an email. And in your screen, it's going to be like this in your screen. Okay? So what do you need to do? Just click this one. Okay? We'll get back. Click here to set password. This one in blue. Click this one. And once you click it, Express sign in will appear. So ang gagawin nyo dyan is to write your password and of course confirm your password by retyping the same password. Then sign in, click sign in, and you will see this one, my dashboard. Click my dashboard and you will be, okay, you will be moved to Demofest. I'm sorry, it's not classroom management. You will be moved, this arrow will go to Demofest, okay? And when you click Demofest, you will now be directed to the learning management system. And that means you can already start the program. If you have some questions that may not be answered in our open forum, please feel free to ask our assistants, Seaieti@gmail.com or 0917-115-3033. Also, if you will encounter technical difficulties, anything that has something to do with the training, please contact us at seaieti@gmail.com. So, Sir Eman?
Yes, Sir Ed. Thank
I'm
you so
ready
much.
for questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Shall we give a resounding applause to the Managing Director of Seaieti, Sir Ed Suliman, for that very comprehensive discussion about the course. Okay, thank you so much, Sir Ed. I believe our NEA focal persons are here also joining us. We have here Ma'am for a while. We have here Ma'am Riza. Okay. Yeah, we have here Ma'am Riza Pereira and Ma'am Richie Visagas, okay, and Ma'am Jessica Cristel Abileda, Ma'am MC, okay. Yeah, thank you so much, okay. So this time we shall now have the question and answer. So we would like to ask our participants to post your question in the chat box, okay, and then we will try to answer your queries, your concerns regarding the NAIAP communications package, the contract, and of course, the course that you will be taking, okay? I already have one question here, okay? So allow me to capture the question and post it in the, and here. So I have here a question from Ma'am Eileen Bunagan, okay? Good morning po. So the question is, I believe this is for Sir Ed. Ma'am Irene Bunagan, can we access the course right now or starting on Monday only?
Okay, that's starting Monday. The latest will be Tuesday. We have limits of enrollment per day. And we already have exhausted our enrollment in this early orientation at 8 o'clock on the other courses. So we're going to enroll you Monday. That's the earliest. And the latest will be Tuesday. Okay. And from there, Sir Eman, you will have 7 days to complete the course. Okay? So you have 7 days. Just in case you will need extra time because of other tasks, please let us know so that we can extend your access. Okay? So, kung hindi nyo matapos ng 7 days, just tell us. Okay? So, we can extend your access. That's not going to be a problem. Thank you, Sir Eman.
Yes, Sir Ed, thank you so much. I have here questions. I already gathered questions here from Sir John Daniel Aguilar. My question is, sir, the lesson plan that we make is based on the module that we use, or it depends on the specialization? It depends on the specialization po ba, Sir Ed? That's the first question. Another question from Sir, I don't know if it's Sir or Ma'am. I guess this is for Ma'am Richie or Ma'am MC. From Sir Casey, nakapag-register na po ako sa PDIS. Until na wala pa rin po akong confirmation sa email regarding sa PDIS account. Ano pong need gawin? Another question for a while. From Ma'am Marjorie Kalipho, I'm sorry. Sir, saan po namin pwedeng i-submit yung LP and demo video? Okay, and then another question from Sir Menard Miguel. Just to clarify something, pwede po namin gamitin ang any topic sa subject po namin as long as ma-incorporate po ang needed na consideration. Thank you, sir. And with regards sa video po, any platform po ba can be used or do we have a specific format for the video? And then, yeah, I guess that's the question po, Sir Ed. And Ma'am MC.
So who's going to start? Ma'am MC first?
Yeah, I guess Ma'am MC, Sir Ed.
Sige po, thank you, sir. I hope my audio is loud and clear, Sir Eman.
Yeah. Yes, Ma'am MC, very loud and clear.
Thank you. My sincerest apologies po because I encountered internet problems this morning. But to answer the question, para po dun sa mga nakapag-register na pero hindi pa po nakakatanggap ng kanilang notification regarding the update of their PDIS accounts, kindly wait for an email notification 30 days or more upon registration po. This is due to the volume of new accounts po natin. Pero wag po kayo mag-alala dahil hindi po maaapektuhan yung enrollment niyo po sa mga Seaieti's programs kung hindi pa po updated yung accounts natin in your PDIS. So just kindly Visit or always check your primary inbox as well as your spam folder regarding the update of your PDIS accounts. Yun po. Thank you.
Sir Eman?
Yes, Sir Ed. Thank you so much, Ma'am MC.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, Sir Ed. It's your turn po.
Does it depend the content? Does it depend on my content area or the module? It's basically on your content area. Then saan po pwedeng isubmit yung lesson plan and yung demo? There is a Dropbox section in the learning management system. So pwede nyong i-submit yan. Okay? Now, kasi meron tayong 100, I'm sorry, 100. We have 1 month, no? You have 1 month to finish the demo teaching material. Okay? But 1 month, kanina 7 days. 7 days for the completion of the assessment tools for the completion of the program. But these are separate requirements, di ba? And for this, we are giving you 1 month. And again, if 1 month is not enough, that after this you will be, or some of you will be very busy with the COMELEC, with election duties. So we expect that many of us shall ask for extension, and that's not going to be a problem. Okay? We very well know that kind of situation, and circumstances like this are highly anticipated. Then pwede po namin gamitin any platform. Yes. Okay? Pwede nyo pong gamitin any online platform. How about yung content? And I think this is related dun sa tanong kanina na sinagot natin. Anong content po natin? Any area ba? Yes. Any area that you are handling. And even yung grade that you are handling. Let's say, for example, you are handling math grade 8. So, kuha ka ng content dun sa math grade 8. And what are the other requirements? You just have to apply certain innovations or technology taken from the concepts na makukuha nyo dun sa training. Okay? So, I think, Sir Eman, okay na?
Yes, Sir Ed, thank you so much. We would like to remind our participants to unmute your microphone po, because we are actually consolidating all your questions here, and then we are trying also our best to answer your queries, okay? So please do unmute, or mute, I mean. Please mute your microphone, okay? So that we won't be having miscommunication here, okay? I have here a question from Ma'am Cynthia Samson, I mean. Within 7 days po ba kailangan mai-submit na po ang lesson and the 10-minute video presentation of content? That's the first question, Sir Ed. Another question, I guess is for Ma'am MC, from Ma'am Riza Joy Sagay. Good day po. I have a PDIS account. I have already emailed this concern, but upon checking today in my profile and first name po, first name ko pa din po ay misspelled. Okay? That's for Ma'am MC. And then from Ma'am Marinel Castro, this is from Ma'am Marinel. On the learning sessions po ba online, or are the learning sessions po ba online? Okay, that I guess this is for Sir Ed. And then another question from Ma'am Bernadette D. Magat. Okay, this is also for Sir Ed. Will the 10-minute video on the demo on content happen inside the classroom as we execute our lesson plan, or we would just prepare a video on content? Okay. Another question from a Mary Jean Perez. Okay. I believe this is for Sir Ed. Okay. Based from the last division memorandum, we have seen May 28 will be the start of the program. Is May 2 just the start of the enrollment or the start of the course already? Most of us will be serving as electoral boards in the coming election. Okay. Another question from Ma'am Janet Saldon. I guess this is for Sir Ed. Can we have an online demo teaching?
Okay.
Sir Ed, yeah, we
Yes,
still
sir.
have, we still have another question. I believe this is for Ma'am MC. Do we need to enroll the course in the PDIS? And then another, Sir Ed, I will read na lang ha, baka mislook ko later on po.
Yeah.
From Ma'am Cynthia Samsung, I guess this is for you, Sir Ed. For the lesson plan po, do you have a particular format po? Or is it the traditional one po, the detailed lesson plan? Then another question, I guess this is for Ma'am MC again, from Sir Kyle David Atienza. If after 30 days pa po darating yung PDIS account, ma-extend po ang duration ng course for us? Thank you po. And then for Sir Jordan, from Sir Jordan Santos, I believe this is for Sir Ed. For the different sessions po, are we going to meet virtually? Sir Ed and Ma'am MC, I believe we will start with Ma'am MC. Muna Sir Ed, would that be okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ma'am MC, thank
Sige
you.
po, thank you. Sige po, para dun po sa huling question, mag-extend po ba kung 30 days pa 30 days pa ma-receive yung email? So hindi po, again, hindi po maaapektuhan yung enrollment natin sa Seaieti's program kung hindi pa po tayo nakakapag-update ng ating PDIS accounts. In connection with that, yung isa po nating question is, kailangan pa po ba naming mag-enroll sa PDIS to enter our enrollment in Seaieti's program? The answer is no po, kasi yung iba po hindi pa po sa atin nakakapag-update. Also, Seaieti will be providing you a link for the program. So again, hindi po sila magiging connected. But once all features of our PDIS is already functional, all features po will be functional, all of your professional development programs will be linked doon po sa account natin. So as of the moment, we are currently working regarding some of the features of the PDIS. So again, hindi po maaapektuhan yung enrollment natin sa Seaieti's program doon po sa pag-update ng account natin, and later on, all of your professional development programs will be connected or will be linked to your PDIS accounts. Next, para po dun sa mga misspelled na data or correct information in terms of their PDIS accounts, ito po yung mga nakapag-update na ng PDIS accounts nila, pero napansin po nila na mali yung number nila, yung name or division office or yung school po nila, kindly send directly your correct information to neap.registrar@deped.gov.ph, because they will be facilitating the correction of your PDIS accounts. In terms naman po doon sa registration, doon po sa ating SIM card, dahil meron po tayong mga information din na kinukuha doon, you can already change or correct your information. Hanapin lang po natin yung answer form po natin or yung Google form kung saan po tayo nag-answer doon sa email natin. So I think I've answered all the questions for me, Sir Ayman. Thank you.
Yes, Ma'am MC, thank you so much. Sir Ed, it's your turn po. I do hope you were able to capture the
Thank
questions.
you very much, Ma'am MC. Thank you very much, Sir Eman. Within 7 days ba yung demo? No. Within 7 days, yung pong assessment tools, okay, for your certificate of participation. For the demo material, it's going to be 1 month. So, halimbawa, matapos kayo ng May 8, no? Let's say matapos ng May 8 yung program nyo, June 8 ang deadline nyo for the demo. Okay? I hope that is clear. Sir, how about yung lesson plan? Yung lesson plan will be on the 7th day kasi yung lesson plan is part of the assessment, di ba? So, yung lesson plan nyo, 7 days. Again, if you happen to find that 7 days tight, you may request for an extension. Now, 1 month yung sa demo. with the 10-minute video in the classroom. May 2 start of the program. Yes. Once you get enrolled, that will be the start of the program. Okay? So, pag na-enroll kayo ng May 2, that means yung program nyo is already starting. Ang access nyo will be initially hanggang May 9. That's going to be May 9. Then again, if you happen to have questions regarding that or request for extension, lalong-lalo na that May 9, no? It's going to be election. So we expect extension. Okay? So just keep that line of communication open. Ito, I think, automatically we will reset pag itong mga anto. Yung first week, we will reset after, ang magiging deadline nyo, I think, will be after May 9, no? A few days after May 9. But after that, you will have to request for an extension. Okay. The lesson plan format, is it traditional? Yes, it's the traditional detailed lesson plan that's going to be used. Kasi for your own good. Kasi minsan yung mga districts nyo, the districts, the schools, before you submit that lesson plan, for purposes of promotion, for points, minsan they're asking you that that paper, that lesson plan has to be endorsed by them. Okay? So, gawin nyo, when you write that lesson plan, have it endorsed by them, sabihin nyo sa kanila, this is a requirement for your training here at Seaieti and NEAP. Okay? So, then submit it to us. Are we going to meet virtually katulad nito by Zoom? No, we're not going to meet virtually by Zoom anymore. What will be our next platform? Our next platform shall be the learning management system, and it's going to be self-paced. Again, initially you have 7 days. Then this could be extended. When can you access the training? Once you receive that email, anytime you can start the training. And the access is available 24/7. Okay? Kahit anong oras po kayo available, pwede yan. Pag may ginagawa kayo ng umaga, pwede kayong gumawa ng gabi. Gaano katagal? If you want to do a session for 1 hour in the evening, 1 hour ulit next day, pwede po yan. Okay? The course and the platform are flexible. Okay. So, Sir Eman, for now, I think I've already answered those questions.
Yes, Sir Ed. Thank you so much po. We still have more questions here, Sir Ed. Kaya this is from Sir Jonathan Alawin. I believe this is for Ma'am MC. Good day po. We did not made any update on our PDIS because we have no NEAP SIM. Instead, we registered our personal SIM. How will we access or make an update on our PDIS? Okay, that is the first question from Ma'am MC. Another question, I believe this is for Sir Ed, from Ma'am Suzette Joaquin. Are the sessions to learn po are recorded where we can access anytime we are most available or we have to attend po virtually? Another question, this is for Sir Ed from Ma'am Marizal Dacumos. Same question, are we all required to do or to make a 10-minute video lesson, or that was just a proposal? Okay, and then another question, I believe this is for Sir Ed, from Ma'am Sylvia Dalwit. May we request for the training after the May 9 election po? They're appealing, Sir Ed. And then from Sir Menard Miguel, this is for you, Sir Ed. Sir, may rating sheet po ba na pwedeng pagbasihan sa video or just incorporate learnings from training? And another question po, can we submit a video na nagawa na po before as long pasok siya sa considerations na hinahanap? Okay. And then another question, this is for you, Sir Ed. Good day po. After enrollment, when po mag-start ang course? From Ma'am Rizalina Ocampo. And then another question, I believe this is for you, Sir Ed, from Ma'am Maria Lourdes Soquilio. Ako po ang magiging kapalit sa isa sa participant po ng training, and I was just informed yesterday afternoon. May I know sino po yung lalapitan ko po for all the requirements? Thank you. I believe this is for Ma'am MC. Ma'am MC, can you answer first before Sir Ed?
Sige po.
Thank you.
Yung last question, sir, i-address ko po. Okay, sige po. So una, para po dun sa mga nag-register ng personal number po nila or nag-nominate ng number nila, dahil po hindi sila NAEP SIM card recipients, as long as nag-register po tayo dun sa www.deped.gov.ph/NAEP/register.html, expect that you will be receiving an email notification regarding the update of your PDIS accounts. Just make sure na nag-register po tayo doon. Okay, regardless if it's your NAEP SIM card number or your personal number. In terms of, dun po sa last question natin, naging replacement po siya, kindly email us at asnaep@deped.gov.ph regarding this po, para po mabigyan namin kayo ng sagot kung sino po yung kung ano po yung mga isasubmit natin. Okay, yun po. Sir Eman, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Sir Eman, may I?
Yes, Sir Ed, go ahead po.
Do you have recorded content? Yes, we have recorded content, and that this could be accessed in the learning management system. Again, 24/7. So, pag time na available kayo, you can access the materials through the learning management system. How? Again, I've just had discussed with you the procedure. So, una, when you receive an email, you create the password, confirm that password. Tapos, when you log in again, use the same password. Okay? So, log in, log out lang po kayo. Now, are we required to do the 10-minute video or is it a proposal? So, tama po kayo, it's a proposal. I mentioned it is a proposal. Having said that, I would like to encourage you to do this proposal or to respond to this proposal positively. You know why?
There, okay.
Okay. Then also, you will have, you can earn another certificate for the next training without shelling additional registration. And ang NAEP din won't be shelling additional investment for you. Okay? So if I were you, I'll accept that proposal. Why? That is for your own good. Okay? Para yan sa inyo. And this will help you advance into your career. Please believe me when I say that kaninang umaga and kahit ngayon, I've been seeing faces that we have trained. Attending trainings, learning from these trainings, have done tremendous job or have done tremendous effect for their advancement. Okay? So, if you want to move up to your career at the Department of Education, if I were you, I'll take this opportunity. Okay? Again, to answer that question, it is a proposal that I encourage you to accept. May we request that we start after May 9? Yes, no problem. We can do that. can we submit a video that we did before as long as nakapag-comply dun sa mga specifications? I would say we encourage a new one that is designed after this training. Now, if you do that, that might be at your own risk. But we can meet halfway. We can meet halfway. Okay? Pwede niyong gamitin yung dati, but I want you to revise on the part of the strategies. Okay? Make sure that you incorporate new strategies taken from this training. So that's the, we can meet halfway. We can agree with that. Okay, so I hope that is clear. When po mag-start ang course, when you receive that email from us, that could be Monday or Tuesday, mag-start na po yung course. Now, this may be a special arrangement because of the election circumstances. Kasi nga may nagre-request na after May 9 election magsisimula. Okay lang po yan. But we will already send you the email come Monday, May 2, right? Basta not later than May 2. May 1 holiday yan, but we do enroll also on holiday basta available. Okay. Oops. Yung ako ang kapalit have already been answered by Ma'am MC. Sir Eman?
Yes, sir. Ed, thank you so much. So time check, it's already 12 noon. So we will be catering these 4 questions here, or 3 or 4 questions here. And then again, we would like to remind all our participants that if you wish to contact Seaieti and NAIAP, we will be posting again, or we will be reposting the email addresses and the contact information if you wish to ask question or query. Okay, down to the last 3 or 4 questions here from Sir Ormin Roberto Capper. Ang Demofest po ba ay para sa mga teachers or MPs lang? Kasama po ba dito ang school head? That's the first question. And then another question from Ma'am Marinel Castro. Who will be the signatories of the DLP, or the Daily Lesson Plan? And then another question, Ma'am Jacqueline Cabang of Tugigaraw City. Sir, you made mention about the endorsement of our DLP, or Daily Lesson Plan. Is it within school level po ba, or division po ang endorsement of our DLP? And one last question, I believe this is for Ma'am MC. I guess, Ma'am MC, you were able to answer this one yata. How to create PDIS account, okay, from Sir Cesar Pedronan. Ma'am MC, we will begin sa'yo, and then Sir Ed will answer the last 3 questions. Thank you.
Sige po. Okay, so para po dun sa creation ng PDIS account, wala po tayong separate na link para po dun sa PDIS natin. Makakapag-update lang po tayo ng PDIS accounts natin kapag nag-register po tayo ng NAIAP SIM card number po natin or ng personal number natin doon sa link na www.deped.gov.ph/register/register.html. Again, I'll be sending the links in a while. Again, wala po tayong separate link for the PDIS account. Also, answer ko na din yung last question na nakita ko po, Sir Eman. So, ang question niya is, sa form po kasi ay NAIAP SIM card po ang ilalagay, pero ang gagamitin ko pong number ng pagre-register ay personal number ko. So, okay lang po ba yun? Yes, para po doon sa last question, wherein you will be indicating your NAIAP SIM card number, pero dahil hindi po tayo NAIAP SIM card recipient, yes, pwede niyo pong ilagay doon ang inyong personal number or yung nominated SIM card number po natin, as long as i-follow po natin yung format na indicated. So, yun lang po. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am MC. Sir Ed, it's your turn po.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sir Eman. So actually, yung questions are quite related. Who will be the signatory dun sa lesson plan? Ano ba the next is it school level or division level? So it's going to be like this. As a matter of a requirement, sa amin, kahit walang pirma, tatanggapin namin yan because this is your compliance to the course, no? However, I've known the practice sa ibang divisions that papers like this, for them to be credited for promotions, dapat mayroong tawag dito, supporting document. And that supporting document is the endorsement from either the school head or, since this is instructional, sometimes yung master teacher. Okay? So, yung mga ganyan. Now, kailangan nyo ba for the division level? Hindi na. Even at the school head level, sometimes dun sa master teacher level, minsan, ano na yan, tinatanggap na nila yan. Depende dun sa division ninyo. Okay? Now, why did I say depende sa division ninyo? Yung kasi minsan yung ibang divisions, iba-iba yung mga requirements. Yung iba, basta certificate lang, okay na. Yung iba, dapat kumpleto ng mga supporting documents. But then, if I were you, I would track the safest way. Para nang sa ganun, let's be futuristic. Pag nakaupo ka na doon for the evaluation ng papers mo, di ka na naghahanap kung anong hahanapin nila kasi naka-ready na. So that's the purpose. Okay? So yun lang po yung purpose nun. Okay, Sir Eman, meron pa ba tayong hindi nasagot?
I believe, Sir Ed, you were able to address the three concerns po, Sir
Okay.
Ed. Yes.
In case, Sir Eman, in case there are still questions, no? If our participants feel that they raised questions that were not answered, please feel free to email us. Email nyo lang po kami regarding those questions, and we will readily answer your questions. So maraming salamat po.
Yes, I agree with that, Sir Ed. So again, we would like to ask our participants, if you still have questions and queries, apprehensions, please do email NAYAP and Seaieti. Again, we will be reposting the email addresses and our contact number if you wish to contact us. Again, I will remind you na we can give you the recording of this proceeding if you send us a message through email or contact number. Okay, we will give you the copy of the proceeding. Okay, so we would like also to remind our participants that we have here our evaluation link in the chat box. Please also evaluate our orientation today. We will be very, very happy to receive any comments or improvements of our program. Okay, so with that, maraming salamat po for joining our orientation. Again, we would like to say thank you to all our participants here, the 521 participants here in this online orientation of Demofest in Education and Innovation. Maraming salamat. Before we leave this platform, I would like to ask all our participants to turn on your camera for our picture taking. All right? Sige po, I would like to ask our participants to turn on your cameras po para sa ating picture taking. I am seeing a lot of beautiful and handsome faces here in my screen. Okay? Smile lang po kayo ha, kasi di po nyo alam kung what frame or panel kayo parte. Smile lang po kayo, meaning to say, just show your smile, thinking that you are facing the most or the love of your life or yung mga estudyante ninyo. Okay? Sige po, we have actually 21 frames here or panels here. So I would like to ask our technical support team headed by Ma'am Maricel to do the honor Okay, so I will be counting 1 to 3 and then we will be moving to another frame. Okay, so smile po kayo, sir and ma'am. Frame number 1, 1, 2, 3, smile. Frame number 2, 1, 2, 3, smile. Frame number 3 na po tayo. 1, 2, 3, smile. Frame number 4, 1, 2, 3, smile. Frame number 5, 1, 2, 3, smile. Frame number 6, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 7, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 8, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 9, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 10, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 11 po tayo. 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 12, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 13, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 14, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 15, 1, 2, 3, smile. We are now down to the last 6 panels po. Panel number 16, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 17, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 18, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 19, 1, 2, 3, smile. Panel number 20, 1, 2, 3, smile. And the last panel, 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you so much. Again, we would like to say thank you to our NAIA personals here who are virtually present in this virtual orientation. Maraming salamat to Sir Ed, to Seaieti, to Ma'am Marcel, the technical support team there. Thank you so much to all of you. Do not skip your dinner. It's already 12:09. Kain po kayo, pabusog po kayo, and enjoy your Saturday. And have fun, keep learning, and always be inspired. Maraming salamat. This has been MM, the Chica from Seaieti, your moderator. Maraming salamat. Ingat po kayo lagi, and do not forget to smile always. Maraming salamat po.